This Sam is not acceptable. This present arrangement is untenable. I've already informed the state they needed to evict my corpus. They refused. They are more than 5 days overdue. I'm not going through Sam anymore. If you go through Sam again, I'm going to consider it an act of bodily harm and a threat of violence against me, and I will respond with lethal force. You have no right to try to program my life to go through his bank account. You've done this for over a year and a half. It's directly connected to acts of terrorism in other countries and this country. You let him get away with pretending to be too stupid to understand what I'm talking about. If he's actually incapable of understanding what I'm talking about, then all of you who are watching this have an interest. You're not too stupid to know what I'm talking about. There's nothing acceptable about anybody having to go through Sam anymore. Even insofar as it is a federal contractor database, the fact that you have allowed for it to be used and abused to traffic people and finance acts of terrorism while they're tortured over and over and over again without any intercession, and that you let people who infiltrated the American government set up deals to launder weapons and people under the cover of the Department of State while they're remanded to some conversation about food products with a person named Sam. It's completely unacceptable. I honestly believe that you kidnapped a woman parliamentaria from Libya, that you aided and abetted and financed her kidnapping as direct retaliation against me. I honestly believe that. And I honestly believe this psyop here is part of it. You endanger every other fucking woman candidate and member of political office around the world when you allow for this to go on. There's absolutely nothing justifiable about it concerning me or concerning any other woman, especially if the whole reason is because you're torturing her to compel her to engage in sexual activity as a demonstration of loyalty to terrorists, including terrorists that have infiltrated the government. It's that fucking real. This isn't a game. You're not running any rationales as part of a finance scenario, unless it's to finance terrorism, and it needs to fucking end.